Have you ever thought about a way to go from crass or crude to refined, polished, elegant, and very classy? Then this video is for you if you're looking for a blueprint on how you can become a classy and an elegant lady. So keep watching, okay? So a few weeks ago, we put up a video on the channel where I shared some things that can help you go from crude and crass to very elegant and classy. In that video, I mentioned 7 points that will help you achieve this goal, but in order not to make the video too long, we had to stop at 7 points, and then we have some more points to share with you, and I said I was going to share it in another video. And from the responses that I got from the first video, you definitely wanted me to film the remaining points, and so that's what this video is about. But in case you haven't watched the first video, I'm going to put a link in the description box down below for you to go and watch it, because in that video I shared the very first 7 points that can help you go from crude and crass to refined, polished, and very elegant and classy. Before we continue with the points, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, now would be a very good time for you to join the family, especially if leveling up and living an elevated life is what you are all about. On this channel, we show you how to level up and be the very best version of yourselves, okay? All right, so go ahead and click the subscribe button and notification bell just right beside it so you can get instantly notified whenever we upload a new video, okay? So let's get right into the points that can help you go from crude and crass to elegant and very classy. The number 8 point on my list will be for you to have a genuine care for people. An elegant and a classy person is someone who actually always looks out for the interest of others and is genuinely concerned and cares so much about them. There is nothing that speaks elegance and class more than you being kind and being genuinely concerned about other people. Under this point, I put that you have to eliminate every form of jealousy, every form of envy, anger, or hatred towards others. See people as they are and love them as they are. Under here, it's the only way you can truly do this and be genuinely concerned for others is when you are fully living in your purpose, and you have a very high level of self-esteem, and you already know and understand that you're a highly valuable person. There's no use being envious or jealous towards somebody else or what they have or may not have. You understand that you are on your own life's journey, you are on your own pathway, and then just because someone else is winning or succeeding doesn't mean that you are not. So being envious and jealous is actually a sign of wickedness, and hatred is not a very good positive energy. And as someone who wants to become classy and elegant, you must understand that being envious and jealous of others is a trait that should not be found in your personality. There's a portion of the Bible that actually says that when you love your neighbor when they love you, that's not really the true test of love or the nature of love. The true test of love is when you love someone who doesn't love you back or doesn't love you as you want them to love you. That's the true test of love. So genuinely caring for people, whether or not you have something to gain from it or not, is actually where you know that you can tell if you're genuinely caring about someone, okay? The next point that I've put down here that can help you go from crass or crude to elegant and classy will be for you to be kind and respectful to everyone. Everyone, the rich, the poor, the young, the old. Accord the same level of respect you give to everyone. Accord the same level of respect to every single person that you meet, regardless of who they are, regardless of their social status, regardless of whatever it is that they're about. Be kind and be respectful to everyone. This is a no-brainer. And if you find yourself constantly being disrespectful to some people who you think may not be on the same level with you or in the same class, you probably still have a lot of work to do with regards to dealing with your own insecurities, because somebody who is fully secure in themselves, when they see someone who in their minds is not really on their level, would accord more respect to that person than the person who is actually on their level. So it's more of the work that you have to do within yourself if you find that you are disrespectful to other people all the time. So respect everyone. Be kind to everyone. Kindness is a positive act that everyone responds to. I'm telling you, there's no one you would be kind to and will not respond to it nicely. And to be honest, some people actually don't know how to respond to kindness, but trust me, deep down in their hearts, they're actually really amazed that you're being kind to them. So be kind and be respectful every time, everywhere, in every place, and to everyone. Okay, the next point that I've put down here on how you can go from crude to classy and elegant will be for you to take time to think things through. Don't act on impulse and don't act or make decisions in a haste. Someone who is classy and who is elegant is not reactive. They are responsive. There's a difference between reacting and responding. Reacting comes from a place of someone does something to you or says something to you. You don't think about your response or whatever. You just dish it out and you fire back based off of whatever energy the person has given to you. But someone who is responsive takes the time to think things through with one goal in mind, to ensure that when they're responding from a place of calmness, from a place of peace, and to actually achieve a goal, a desired and a positive goal and a positive intention. So take your time. Everything you do, take your time to think it all through. Think it through. Think about your actions. Think about what your response to certain situations would be. And I always say to people, take your time. Just because someone tells you something doesn't mean that you necessarily must say something back at the time. Take your time. Sometimes when I'm having a conversation with someone and I'm probably sharing something with them that I require their feedback on, I tell them straight on, you don't have to respond to me now. Take your time, think things through, and then when you've thought through the process, we can have or revisit this conversation again. So it's actually very important that as an elegant person or a classy person, you definitely are taking time out to think things through. It doesn't just have to be in terms of conversations, in terms of life decisions. When you want to go shopping, do you shop on impulse to satisfy an emotion? Or do you actually really think things through before you go shopping? When you want to eat that food, do you think things through and ask yourself, what is this food doing for me or doing for my body? When you want to sign up for that job or apply for that interview, whatever it is, always think about the bigger picture and stop focusing on the temporary gratification that sometimes may lead you to make mistakes and do things that produces a lot of errors or gives you very low outputs in your production. I put down here that you must carefully consider your options before you make a decision. And then that way, the likelihood of avoiding a terrible mistake will be very low. When you take the time to carefully consider all of the options that you have, take your time. There's no one rushing. Life is not rushing. Life is just being. You need to learn how to take your time and be like time and just relax and just do things from a place of ease. Okay, the next point that will help you become more elevated and live a classy and elegant life will be for you to speak courteously. Watch the tone of your voice when you speak. Speak with grace, speak with class. When you speak to people, let them enjoy hearing from you. Let them enjoy hearing what you have to say. Don't speak brashly, don't speak arrogantly, don't speak rudely, don't speak disrespectfully. Have some poise, have some class, have some freshness, have some calmness to the way you speak. There is a lady I know personally. She's actually looking at me right now. I actually really like the way that she speaks. She's always very calm, very gentle in her manner of communication, which is something that I applaud her for. And I think that is one way that everybody should learn to speak, regardless of your mood. Learn to speak with gentility, learn to speak with kindness, okay? Now, we have a course called the Art of Speaking course. It's a course that we recently just developed. And if you want to learn how to speak eloquently and elegantly, it's a course that I highly recommend for you, especially if you want to elevate the way that you speak. You can click the link in the description box down below to get access to the course. By now, I think the course should already be up and running. So you can click the link in the description box down below and get the course so that you can be on your way to speaking more courteously, more eloquently, and more elegantly. Okay? The next point that I've put down here that can help you become a more refined version of yourself will be for you to not be an open book. You have to learn to maintain your mystery. Not everything needs to be talked about. Some things needs to be kept hush, hush, hush. Let people wonder. Let people come up with stories, like paint different pictures about you, about yourself, because you are not giving them too much information or showing them too much about yourself. As an elegant person, there is beauty in maintaining your mystery. Of course, this is not to say that you become manipulative in your approach to maintaining your mystery, but there's certain things that you can't just show. There's certain things you can't talk about. There's certain things you do not tell. So for example, I'm very big on privacy. You can hardly ever know anything about me privately unless I intentionally choose to share it. It's not because I can't share my private life with the world, but I'm very, very intentional about what I put out there into the public, because I really truly love my privacy. Mystery is beautiful, and as an elegant person, it's better that people know less about you than they know more about you, because the more people know, the more they have the opportunity to water down your life and make unnecessary speculations from things. But when they don't know so much, that's just it. They don't know so much. So don't be an open book. Keep things hush hush, okay? The next point here that can help you become so elegant and classy will be for you to master soft skills. Like, oof. This one is where you allow your feminine energy, your feminine vibe just radiate through you. Mastering soft skills requires you to slow down and avoid rushing or being forceful with whatever you're doing. Think about it. If you're always on the go, rushing, thinking about the next thing, you are displaying masculine energy, especially if you're a woman watching. You're displaying masculine energy. Feminine energy requires that you relax, be calm, do things from a place of ease, from a place of calmness, from a place of gentleness. You don't always go. You are not always thinking about the next thing. You are focused on what is in front of you and you approach it from a place of calmness. When you talk calmly. When you respond calmly. Don't take things too personal. Know when to let things go. These are all under mastering soft skills. Know when to let things go. Don't take things too personal. Understand that sometimes people are just projecting their negative energy on you when they're speaking. Understand that it has nothing to do with you personally. That's you mastering soft skills. Don't always be on the go. Like you always want to fight back. Any small thing someone does to you that doesn't sit well with you, you want to react and you want to calm yourself down and train yourself to always respond to things and situations from a position of calm. Nothing should ever ruffle you up. Not somebody's reaction to you or what someone has said to you. Not the job you have to do. Relax. Okay? Relax. You don't see the sun struggling to shine? Why are you stressing? Relax. The next point that will help you go from crude and crass to elegant and refined and polished will be for you to ensure that you are running away from drama and confrontation. An elegant person is never caught or found in a place where there's drama, whether it's excessive or not. We remove ourselves from drama and allow drama stay far away from us. Don't be found where there's drama and avoid instigating it yourself. Don't be the one instigating it. Don't be the one starting it. Don't respond to it. Don't be found in it. Just run away from drama as much as you can. That's what class is all about. When you can tell a classy person when a drama starts somewhere. Maybe two people are fighting or having a brawl, and maybe the elegant person was amongst them when the fight started. What they do is they simply just gently walk away from that and maybe maintain a distance and just observe what's happening. But you will never find an elegant person in the midst of that fight or what that negativity that's happening over there. So drama can also be in form of gossiping about people, backbiting, like anything negative that requires you to put out negative energy is drama that your positive self and your feminine energy doesn't need. So run away, far away from it. And then, of course, finally, on my list, I said that something that will take you from crass and crude to polished, refined, elegant, and classy will be for you to stay organized and pay attention to details. An elegant person is an organized person. I've had people come into my house and the first thing they tell me is, Winifred, your house is too clean, your house is too organized, like, do people live here? And sometimes people think that I'm being extra by maintaining a serene and a calm and an organized environment. Sometimes they make it look like being organized is now a bad thing or a negative thing. Like, you're too organized. Everywhere has its place. There is no clutter in your house, nothing of the sort. And I'm like, okay, so why are you making it look like this is supposed to be the norm? If you go to a place that's disorganized, you're literally not able to think through. I personally cannot function in a disorganized space. And that's why having an organized space is actually one key to living a classy and elegant lifestyle. Apart from just for your sake, right? Apart from it just helping put you in a very safe, serene mood, when people come into your space, they should feel a sense of calm, a sense of beauty, a sense of this positivity around your space. And the one way to achieve that is to actually organize the space that you have. I put here that staying organized not only makes you look classy, it actually also helps you thrive through life. Because when everything is in place, everything has its own order, everything has its own structure, it's easy for you to seamlessly walk through stuff. But imagine your house is always scattered and in a mess. You can't navigate through your house. If you can't navigate through your house easily, how do you want to navigate through life easily? It doesn't even make any sense. So what's the state of your daily activity? Apart from even just your space, what's the state of your mind? Is your mind organized? What's the state of your home? What's the state of your car? What's the state of your handbag? If I open your handbag today as an elegant person, what would the handbag look like? What would be inside that handbag? All of those things are very important. An elegant person is someone who is always organized to the teeth. Their minds are organized, their schedule is organized, their home is organized, their cars are organized. Everything about their life is pretty much organized. So if you really want to truly be considered a classy and an elegant person, you definitely need to learn organizational skills. I probably will film another video where I'm sharing with you how to literally organize your life mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually as well. So maybe look out for that video in subsequent uploads, okay? But for now, I think that I've done justice to this topic by sharing with you everything that you need to know that can help you go from crude and crass to polished, refined, elegant, and very classy. If I'm missing out any point that you think is very vital, please leave it in the comment section down below so that we can continue the conversation from there. That's all I have for you all today. I'll see you again with another video. Until then, remember to stay very elegant. Take care.